Welcome back to my channel again. This should be going up on my second channel. First off, I just want to say I'm not wearing any makeup in this video because this is going to be a skincare video. And I just want to say that because I look like a foot without makeup. So you guys, if you guys are shocked and like, is this the same person? Yeah, it's definitely me, you guys. But yeah, I wanted to talk about some skincare because I'm like a huge skincare junkie. And I know I briefly discussed on a video on my other channel that I wanted to do a video on skincare. And I said I was going to use more natural skincare products. And I gave it, I would say like probably 4 weeks, I think. I was testing it out to see if it was actually better. And in all honesty, I don't know if it was really better. My skin has cleared up, my pores look a lot better, but that's also because I've been not wearing foundation, so I think that could probably be a big cause of why my skin's looking better, because I haven't been wearing foundation. And I've been working out and doing lots of cardio and sweating, and I think it's just getting all the impurities and crap out of my pores. So yeah, I'm gonna discuss my skincare. I'm gonna tell you guys what I was doing. And it recently changed, yeah, because I don't know if this whole natural skincare thing really was working for me, and I'll explain a little bit here in this video. So, yeah. Okay, so when I was reading up on the natural skincare, I wanted to eliminate like pretty much almost all chemicals, and only use like natural organic products, and I read oils was really good, for like, it was supposed to be your moisturizer, and I actually read on further. Like, oils actually really aren't a good way to moisturize your skin. They actually just soften your skin. But there's components in oils that could scavenge like free radicals, and they can actually heal your skin. So they're not completely like useless in your skincare routine. They're just not a good moisturizer. So I'm going to show you a couple things that I was using for my skin. So the first oil that I tried to use was coconut oil. I used it for a cleanser, and then I used it as a moisturizer. I've actually always used coconut oil to remove my eye makeup and stuff, and I still use it as an eye makeup remover. It works really good. But yeah, the only problem I saw, or that came up when I was actually using coconut oil, as just my cleanser alone, like I would take off my makeup, then I would go back in with this, I'd use it all over my face as a cleanser. It softened my skin, it didn't leave my skin feeling stripped, but I noticed it clogged my pores and it caused acne, and I was actually reading a little bit more, and this is actually really bad for most people to use, as a cleanser and a moisturizer, because it is very high on the, I forget what scale it is. I forget the name of it, but it's just things that would clog your pores. Maybe comedogenic, I think. Yeah, I think that's the name of the scale actually. It's very high on that scale. I'm not sure the number, but this will actually. I read this actually clogs most people's pores, and it's not a good moisturizer or a good face wash, but it's really good for your hair. I would definitely put it in your hair. It actually can penetrate the hair shaft and moisturize your hair. So definitely use this for that, and it's a good makeup remover. I just would not use it as your cleanser alone. So that's what I first started out using, and that's kind of my first oil cleansing method fail. So that's just what I found. It might be different for people, but that's just in my experience. Okay, so the next oil I tried to use was castor oil. I used it as a moisturizer, and I tried to use it as a cleanser. It does do good things for your skin. I noticed my acne scars faded a little bit, and I tried to use this in my hair for a hair conditioner. It didn't really do a whole lot. It just like matted my hair, and I read it's supposed to be good for your hair, but for me personally, it didn't really moisturize my hair. It just matted it, which was awful. So yeah, this is like the one that I used. And it's supposed to help regrow hair. Like, people put it in their eyebrows and on their eyelashes to regrow hair, but from what I read, there really isn't any studies to show that it really regrows hair. Yeah, so I don't really know, you guys. I'm not an expert. I'm not like a dermatologist. I just read a bunch of crap on the internet, and that's where I got my information that I'm sharing in this video. Definitely, if you're interested in skincare, do your own research, because I'm just, you know, a normal person reading shit on the internet. So, yeah, that's what I found. I did, again, find this softened my skin, and it did diminish, acne scars. So it wasn't completely worthless. It definitely still has a place in my skincare routine. It's just, it's not gonna be my main face wash or moisturizer. I think if you wanna like do like kind of a luxury spa thing, maybe like put your hair up, put some coconut oil in your hair and just leave it on your face to like soften your skin. But as far as a moisturizer, it wasn't very good. Okay. So the next oil that I used probably was the one that worked best for me. I still use this oil. I still use all of these oils. Like, I bought them and I'm gonna use them. It's just that they don't hold like a really strong position in my skincare routine, but I do use them. So next one that I used, and this one I actually really, really loved, was grapeseed oil. I loved this one. It worked so good. Like, it wasn't the best. Like I said, it cleaned my skin. I think this is the only one that I used that I used as a cleanser, and it actually felt like it cleaned my skin and moisturized my skin, and it didn't really leave a residue, but it left it feeling really good. Also, with this oil, I found that it did lighten my acne scars and soften my skin. So I really liked it for that. And it is one thing that I love that I discovered about grapeseed oil is I put it in my hair, and my hair was so soft, you guys. Like, I think it works better than coconut oil. Like, I have very, very curly, thick, and really dry hair. And when I used the grapeseed oil, it was like this baby, like, soft, smooth hair, and I was kind of shocked. So it worked for me. I would say if you're not allergic to it or anything, maybe try putting it on your hair. And it works good on your skin as well. I feel like it was the most hydrating of all the oils. But it wasn't really, like, none of these oils that I'm explaining to you, or I'm telling you about, none of them were like better than a decent moisturizer, if that makes sense. Like, they all worked, they were nice, but my skin with all of these oils still got, in the morning when I put them on, like, when I put them on at night the next morning, my skin was so dry, and it got flaky and crusty, and like I had like skin peeling off. It wasn't moisturizing, and it was kind of driving me crazy. So yeah, like, I don't like them as like a standard everyday moisturizer, but they do have a place. So with all that being said, what I used for my body to clean you know, as a body wash, and occasionally a face wash if I felt the oil wasn't gonna do it, like if I put on a lot of makeup and I really just wanted to like a good clean, like, lather on my skin. I used this Castile soap. You guys probably know what this is. This is a really popular soap. People use it for like literally everything, for shampoo, conditioner, to wash their body, to wash their dogs, to wash their dishes. I mean, it's kind of like an all-purpose soap. I used this as a body wash, and I washed my hair with it like once, a couple times actually, and then I washed my face with it, and to be honest, I didn't love that, or love this soap for those purposes. Like, it strips your skin. Like, my skin was so tight and like crusty, not crusty, it was just really tight, and it like felt like it stripped everything out of my skin. So I didn't really like it very much for that purpose. So yeah, and also what I did for a moisturizer, I did two things for a body moisturizer. I would after I get out of the shower, I would put coconut oil all over my body to help that what is it called? I think it's trans epidermal water loss. It's something like when your skin gets wet and then it evaporates, it takes moisture with it. I'm pretty sure I freaking said it wrong, but something like that. That's how your skin gets dry. So to prevent that, I still do this, but this is how I moisturize my skin the natural-ish way. So I put coconut oil all over my body, and after I turned the shower off, and before I dried off, when I was still wet, when I still had water on my skin, I put this on my skin. I slathered it all over. Then I would pat myself dry, and then I used this Burt's Bees lotion. It's the one for dry skin. I mean, in my mind, it's probably the most natural lotion product out there, and I really do love Burt's Bees as a brand. I use a lot of their products, actually, and I'll discuss more products from theirs that I love here in a second. But that's pretty much how I moisturize my whole body. And it did work. It was fine. My skin wasn't dry. It's just the only thing that I really struggled with was my face. The oils didn't quite moisturize my face that good. But they did have other benefits. My acne did clear up a little bit. My skin was soft. I had some scars faded. But my face was so dry. And that was the number one thing that was kind of like a red flag a little bit. Like, I just could not take it. Like, I am a moisture junkie. I'm kind of a skincare junkie. Like, I love skincare, and that was the mark it wasn't hitting for me. So I definitely went back to some of my old moisturizers, and I will tell you guys what I used and explained more here in a second. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna explain the moisturizing stuff and the cleansing stuff, then exfoliation, and then a couple extra little things. So, one moisturizer, this isn't my favorite moisturizer, but I do like it. It's not perfect, but I do like it. It's the Equate Cetaphil knockoff. It is for dry, sensitive skin. It's non-comedogenic. I can't say that word, you guys. The only bad thing is it does have alcohol, which is kind of a no-no in skincare, which is kind of unfortunate because I do like this product. Like, I have had no issues with this. It moisturizes my skin. My skin feels really great when I wake up in the morning. I could put it under makeup. It doesn't, it soaks in fast, and it doesn't interfere with my makeup. I also, there's a car outside. I really hope they're not coming here. I hope they're going to my neighbor's house. I lost my train of thought. But I do like it, and the number one reason why I like this product, oh, okay, she's going over there, sorry you guys, is because it's big and it lasts a long time, and I'm kind of one of those people, I love to slather on moisturizers. I just do a lot of pumps, and I just, like, you know, do that whole thing. Like, I like it for that purpose, and it does the job. There's nothing really wrong with it besides it has alcohol in it, and people, some people are sensitive to it, and it's not a good thing to have in your skincare. But other than that, I think that's its only downfall, in my opinion. But another thing, so I used to use, what's that one? A Neutrogena Hydro Boost, and I would use the Burt's Bees little moisturizers that come in the little container. And I also use CeraVe, I think I'm saying it wrong, but I loved all of those moisturizers. Those moisturizers were so good, But my only issue with them is they're kind of expensive. Like, I think for a Neutrogena Hydro Boost, I think it's like $16 for a little tiny container, and I would go through those like in 3 weeks. Like, and I don't want to spend like an extra $20 every 3 weeks. Especially when I just bought a house and, you know, I got bills to pay, and it didn't seem practical for me to spend that much money on a moisturizer. And this guy right here, this was $6, and this lasts me like 3 or 4 months. This is like the second bottle that I've gone through, and that's probably the thing I love about it the most. It lasts forever, and it's cheap, and it works, and it wears good under makeup. So yeah, all those moisturizers that I named, I've tried and I loved. So if you guys want to spend more money on moisturizers, I recommend them. My favorite is Hydro Boost, and then CeraVe. I also have this little guy. I'm still trying to finish him up. It's the daytime moisturizer. I loved the nighttime moisturizer, but again, it just kind of, I go through them so fast, and I don't know, I just wanted something a little cheaper. And this brand has ceramides and alpha hydroxy or hyaluronic acid, sorry you guys. Both those products are really good for helping the skin hold on to moisture. And the only bad thing is the nighttime moisturizer, it got to a point where it was stinging my skin. And I actually tried to figure out what the stinging was, and I guess it's normal. It's fine, it's not hurting your skin, but it does happen sometimes. It didn't really bug me, but it was just kind of annoying. But yeah, also a good ingredient to look for in skincare is hyaluronic acid. That ingredient is so popular right now. It's been shown to keep your skin moisturized throughout the day. It brings water to your skin, and that's why people like it. It's very popular. That's an ingredient to look for in your skincare if you guys want a good moisturizer. Okay. And for lips, I'm actually using, that's a scrub. Okay. So I have two here for my lips. I'm using Mary Kay Satin Lips. This actually, I got this for Christmas. I've been trying to use it up. I really do like this lip balm thing. It works fine. I love it. I mean, if you don't have a Mary Kay person by you, it might be kind of a pain in the butt to get, but that's what I've been using, and I really like it. And another lip balm that I've been using, and I've used for years, and I love it, and it's like the only lip balms that I buy nowadays, is the Burt's Bees lip balm. Pretty much almost every product from Burt's Bees I love. So it's the Vanilla Bean one. I tried the coconut one. I'm sorry if you guys hear dogs, they're playing. The coconut one's really good too. So yeah, I love Burt's Bees lip balms. I've been wearing them for years. I also love Burt's Bees moisturizers, and the lotion is so good. It's not really good to get or to have fragrance in your moisturizers, but this has a natural fragrance, and it works just as good as like any lotion. So it's really nice. So for my body, for lotion, since I kind of ditched the natural skincare thing because it was not working for me. Oh my god, doggies. No. Hang on, you guys. My doggies are playing and it's driving me crazy. Okay, so since the natural skincare thing was not working for me, I bought a new lotion. I got the Eucerin one. Yeah, I haven't really dove into the ingredients on this one. The ingredients actually don't look too bad. There is alcohol in it. Mineral oils in it too. That's kind of a no-no actually. But it's what I've been using and I do like it. I've I'm kind of one of those crazy skincare people. Oh my god. Ruth, no! Okay, Ruth. Yeah, I actually research products before I buy them, and I read that this one was a really, really good moisturizer, and it actually is. I've used it for a while, and I do like it. But when I look at the ingredients, there's some questionable ingredients, but I've used it, it's fine. But yeah, I would definitely do your own research on that for a moisturizer. CeraVe, I'm probably saying that wrong, but they have a good moisturizer for your body, and they have one that comes in a little tub. It's like 14 bucks. It's expensive, but it's the best moisturizer I've ever used in my life. Highly, highly recommend it if you want to buy it. It's a little pricey, but it does last forever, and I know you can actually use that one on your face. So, alright, so that's all my moisturizers. So, for my cleanser, I actually bought the wrong cleanser, and this one's okay. It's the Neutrogena Deep Clean. This one right here. I'm kind of dumb because there's one, I think it's by Neutrogena. It only has 2% salicylic acid. That is a good product if you have acne or enlarged pores. Salicylic acid, is a really good acne fighting ingredient, and there's a bottle that looks just like this, and I picked up the wrong bottle, but I've been using it and I like it and it's fine. But yeah, I would recommend something if you have acne, something with 2% salicylic acid. I kind of wish I had that right now because my face needs it. I also like Cetaphil cleansers. They're really nice and gentle. I would recommend that if you need a gentle moisturizer, and you don't have a ton of acne that you're trying to get rid of. That's what I would definitely use. I'm trying to think if there's any other cleansers that I would recommend. I've tried pretty much everything, and there's not a whole lot that is super great. I would just use like gentle cleansers. So yeah. Alright, so now for a couple of little extra fun things that I incorporate in my skincare. So I like lip scrubs. I have two here that I've been loving. So this came in with that little set with the Mary Kay lip scrub. This is a good lip scrub. It came in a little set with the other one. I've been using that. And then e.l.f. also has these lip scrubs. They are pretty nice. I don't think you can eat it. Well, if you get it in your mouth, it's not bad. It just tastes like sugar. I think there's coconut, but I think there's wax in here too, which I've gotten it in my mouth before, and it tastes great, but it has a weird texture. I'll open mine up so you guys can see how disgusting mine is. I've pretty much gone through this, like, I'm actually almost done with this, you guys. I didn't realize it was that far down. But yeah, I like to use this before I put on lipstick, or if I use a liquid lipstick and I want to get all the dead skin off, I use this. It works great, and I think it was only like $2 or $3. e.l.f. is a really, really good makeup brand. They're also vegan and, well, I don't know if they're vegan. They might be vegan, but they're cruelty-free. I definitely try to gravitate towards cruelty-free products. I'm not perfect, but I try to aim for that in my skincare makeup routine thing. Also, I like to use a scrub, and I know there's scrubs on the market that you kind of want to watch out for, like the apricot scrub. Supposedly by, what brand is that? St. Ives, I think that's the brand. Supposedly that scrub is the devil. Like, people hate that scrub, and I guess it like cuts your skin and causes micro tears, and it can cause irritation and bacteria and like acne, all kinds of bad stuff that you don't want. But a really good thing to exfoliate with is charcoal, and I have this Freeman charcoal scrub mask. I do this about once a week at the most. Sometimes I don't do it every week. I don't want to over exfoliate my skin because I'm getting older, you guys. I'm not that young anymore. And yeah, you don't want to over exfoliate your skin because when you get older, your skin turns over slower. So I don't do it as much as I used to, but yeah, that's what I do. I also really like these masks. This is just kind of a random one. I like the green masks. Queen Helene has a good one. I actually have this clay avocado mask. I really do. This is okay. Like, it's not amazing. It's just your typical mud mask. I do like clay mud masks. I do them about maybe once a week. Sometimes more. It depends on how bad my skin is. But I do enjoy a good mask. I feel like they help like detoxify your pores and get all the dead skin off and, you know, stuff like that. I've read that using sugar on your face isn't necessarily the best thing because it can cause, if you don't rinse it all off your face, it can cause, well, I read it's like a food source for bacteria. Like if you leave sugar on your face and you don't wash it off, it could feed bacteria and cause bacteria and acne and all that crap. So yeah, definitely not a good thing. From what I've read, I'm not an expert. And last but not least, you guys, I have two sunscreens. I have SPF, what are you? I think 50 and then SPF 70. I am not a huge sunscreen wearer. I'm trying to get better. I don't go out in the sun that much anymore. Occasionally I'll go for runs, but when I run, it's a lot of times it's in the morning and the sun's not very high and I just don't want to put sunscreen on. I'm tired. And then when I'm mowing or walking the dogs, I'm pretty pale. I don't get a whole lot of sun exposure. You guys can see I'm white, and I do try to avoid the sun. If I am doing something where I'm going to be outside, like at the lake or swimming outside, I will slather myself in sunscreen. I hate to say it, but that's the only time I really wear sunscreen. I probably should wear more sunscreen. It's just I have read some weird things about sunscreen. Like I've read that it's good for you. Well, not good for you, but you should wear it and it's not bad for you. But then I've read that some of the chemicals are really bad for you. And supposedly like chemical sunscreens are really, really bad for like aquatic life. And like I've read like a very small amount of sunscreen can like kill like a certain amount of like a coral reef or something. And I think it's actually illegal in Hawaii, I think. I'm not really sure. I think I briefly heard that somewhere and I don't know how true it is. But yeah, that's probably my downfall in my skincare routine is sunscreen. But I definitely try. Also, one thing, I do love this. This facial moisturizer. It does have SPF 30, and a lot of my makeup products, my foundations and stuff, have SPF 30 in it. So I do get a little bit of sun protection on my face, but it's not a lot, and that's something I gotta work on. But, and I also want to say, this sunscreen does not work good under foundation. It makes my foundation so greasy and so oily, so I recommend that you look for a better one under your foundation. I'm still kind of on the market for a good sunscreen moisturizer under foundation, but that one isn't it. But however, this right here works great under foundation. That's why I like it so much, because I like a little bit of a slip, but I like the moisturizer to soak into my skin fairly fast after it serves its purpose, and this does it. I love this stuff. I just wish it didn't have alcohol in it. But for having alcohol in it, it doesn't make my skin feel bad. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's terrible, but I like it. So, yeah, you guys, that's pretty much an overview of my skincare and what I use, and kind of what I like to do to take care of my skin. I kind of got really into skincare like in my mid-20s because I was realizing I wasn't getting any younger and I probably needed to get that in check. So I did some research and read up on products and things that are good to do and things that are not good to do. And I thought I would just quickly share a couple things that you shouldn't put on your face, which, number one, coconut oil. I read that that is actually really bad for your skin because it causes breakouts, and it's very high on the comedogenic scale. Sugar, I already named that one. Baking soda, surprisingly, is one that people think's good for their skin, but really isn't good for their skin. I'm not really I don't really know off the top of my head why. I know it's something with the pH level. It's been known to like dry out your skin. It can cause irritation and stuff. Baking soda is bad. Lemons, and yeah, people really were into this like lemon sugar thing for a while, and I guess that's really bad for your skin. It causes irritation, dryness. It really doesn't do a whole lot. Toothpaste, I know it could like help dry out pimples, but it can actually just cause irritation, and irritation on pimples just makes it worse. What else? I think apple cider vinegar was actually supposedly really bad for your skin. I know people use it as a toner. I never used it as a toner, but supposedly that's not very good for your skin. One ingredient that I read was really good for your skin was Manuka honey. I think that's what it's called. I guess it has really good antibacterial properties and is good for acne and stuff. I think that's all I could think of off the top of my head. I know also have a recommendation. If you guys are wanting more information on skincare, or you guys just want product reviews, there's actually a really good subreddit. It's called Skincare Geeks, Skincare Fanatics. Oh fuck, I should probably know this exactly if I'm recommending it to you guys. Let me find it for you. Hang on. Okay, so it's called Skincare Addiction. It's on Reddit. That is a good place to get reviews for skincare products and to read up about skincare. I know it's kind of a popular thing. You guys might even maybe know about it. I don't know. But yeah, I think that might be everything I have for you guys today. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave it in the comment section down below. And also, if you guys have any recommendations, or if you guys want to share anything about skincare, also leave it in a comment down below, because I'm really curious on like other people's skincare secrets. So yeah, guys. Yeah. And before I get off here, I just kind of wanted to say I've been a little bad at posting and replying to comments recently. I've been I've been busy-ish, but like when I first moved into this house, I left a bunch of boxes unpacked, and over the past 2-3 weeks, I finally made an attempt to like go through all of the boxes and unpack and like put things away and like organize and get all of this shit out of here. So my house is like finally put together, and I've been like slowly doing that and finally getting settled in. It's kind of my own fault for like leaving boxes around for like months at a time and not touching them, but that is what I've been doing, and it's kind of like, I hate to say it because I feel like it's kind of a laziness thing, and it's been keeping me a lot busier than I thought. So I've been doing that throughout my days, and it's kind of been taking away from art time, and I've also been like cleaning a lot and decorating and trying to get this place like looking like a home and stuff. So yeah, that's kind of what I've been up to. And I really wanted to get the skincare video up a lot sooner, but I really wanted to give my skin a chance to react to this all-natural skincare thing and to really figure out if this was good. In my opinion, it's okay. It wasn't good enough to replace my current skincare routine. So yeah, that's kind of why this video took a little bit longer than what I wanted it to be. So yeah, I'm currently editing a video to put up on YouTube on my art channel, and then this video I gotta edit and put up. And then I'm doing another big drawing that is taking me a little bit that will be up on my art channel soon. And then I have a painting that's taking me forever that I should hopefully have up soon. So I am working on stuff. It's taking me longer than what I thought. One thing I need to work on now that I'm doing YouTube is actually getting stuff done and having like more content up faster. So that's something I'm working on. But yeah, you guys, I feel like a failure. I feel like I'm not making enough content, but I do have ideas and a lot of things in the works. And one of you asked me in one of my other videos, hang on. This is Boone's Farm in the background, and it is. I have a taste for cheap wine. Oh my god, I have to show you one thing to humor you. Hang on. So you guys are gonna die. So when I cook, I like to drink me a good old Boone's Farm, and we got this from a wedding. It's like a mason jar wine glass, and I drink my wine out of this thing. I feel like nothing's more classy than drinking cheap wine out of a mason jar wine glass. But that's what I do. I have another video that I want to make in the future, which is me making bread. I will show you guys how to make homemade bread, and I will probably be getting wasted on some Boone's Farm. So I'm just kidding, you're probably not wasted, but you guys get the idea. So I will see you guys in my next video. Yeah, I'm sorry if this is kind of all over the place, but I finally made it. Alright guys, I'll see you in my next video, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye guys.